Well, where to start? The CEO of Beyond has sent their stock into a bit of a spiral. He bit someone. I know a cannibal vegan makes you wonder. Doug Ramsey, 53, from the article. A police report says Ramsey attacked another man who tried to inch in front of him as he was leaving the parking garage following a college football game. He is said to have punched through the back windshield of the other vehicle, before grabbing and punching the driver and biting his nose. A CEO or vegan with a bad personality? I can't say that shocked really. You ever hear people like tree huggers saying plants could talk, feel, and scream? Well, I don't know if they are really plants, but more like animals. Mushroom are up to 50% related to humans. They also share in our ailments. Yummy, from an article quoting Paul Stamets. Mycologist Stamets explains that humans share nearly 50% of their DNA with fungi, and we contract many of the same viruses as fungi. If we can identify the natural immunities that fungi have developed, Stamets says, we can extract them to help humans. Another quote on mushrooms, same article. When you make an extract of the mycelium, the fine fuzzy stuff growing on the ground, when we extract them and we give them to bees, Stamets says, it reduces the viruses by thousands of times with one treatment 12 days later, and also substantially increases their lifespan. Do you think one of the foods from the garden was a mushroom? Adam and Eve, unlike modern vegans, had access to perfected plants. Unlike their modern counterparts, those plants would have had all the necessary components to keep an adult functioning. Often vegans are lacking in B12 or protein, this, that, and the other thing. Food for thought. Anyways, not to be gross, fungi can feed off of us. Think athlete's foot. It's nasty, I know. They also help with composting, worryingly enough, human composting. Genesis 3 verse 19. By the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken, for dust you are, and to dust you will return. It looks like this beautiful symbiosis has taken a darker turn. With the advent publicly of CRISPR, they are changing the plants, animals. Hey, this sounds familiar. Enoch 7.5. And they began to sin against birds, and against animals, and against reptiles, and against fish, and they devoured one another's flesh, and drank the blood from it. 7.6. Then the earth complained about the lawless ones. From the article, several of the plants that bypassed the USDA were made using gene editing techniques such as the zinc finger nuclease, ZFN, and transcription activator like effector nuclease, TALEN, systems. But until now, it was not clear whether the USDA would give the same pass to organisms engineered with science's hottest new tool, CRISPR-Cas9. Science aside, God dictates the health of our earth. Ezekiel 17 verse 24. And all the trees of the field shall know that I the Lord have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree to flourish. I the Lord have brought down the high tree, have exalted the low tree, have dried up the green tree, and have made the dry tree to flourish. I the Lord have spoken and have done it.